Located in what's known as the Horn of Africa is Ethiopia. It is known for being a landlocked country surrounded by mountains, some reaching more than 13,000 feet. 70% of all of Africa's mountains can be found in this one country. Based in the heart of Ethiopia is the capital city Addis Ababa, which translates to New Flower in Amharic. Founded in 1886, it is the largest city in Ethiopia and Africa's fourth largest city. Steve Bennett, the founder of Gemporia, is travelling to Ethiopia to visit the mines where we source our unique Ethiopian opal from. The availability of Ethiopian opal has seen an enormous drop recently, and whilst we can continue to bring you this mesmerising gemstone for the time being, we want to show you the incredible journey that this gemstone goes on and how much work truly goes into finding and extracting Ethiopian opal before it's even set into jewellery. After travelling almost 4,000 miles, Steve and the team arrive in the capital to meet up with Abe, who will be Steve's guide for the trip, driving them hundreds of miles across the city to reach the mining village.
It's 6 o'clock in the morning. We've arrived in Addis, the capital of Ethiopia. My good friend Abe is going to be doing most of the hard work. He's doing all the driving. I've got Michael, a wonderful cameraman from the UK. And we're picking up Helu, who is the local geologist. It's going to be a lot of driving, but we're going to get to see a lot of Ethiopia.
Steve and the team will be travelling for approximately 24 hours by car to Wegeltena in northern Ethiopia, located at an elevation of between 2,500 to 3,000 metres above sea level. The remote village has an estimated population of just 7,200 people. The locals survive on no electricity, leaving the village incredibly cold in the evening and early morning due to the high elevation of the village. Most families in the area are self-sufficient, owning their own field and small cattle, which the majority of the males in the family herd every day.
So we had 450 kilometres of nice roads yesterday.
Yeah.
And how far do we have today like this?
Oh, like 90 kilometers.
90k?
Yeah.
Wow,
But
so
it's still-
60 miles.
From Wegeltena, Steve will continue travelling to Delanta, which is a small community the miners have created so they are able to live as close to the mine as possible. The mines themselves are only accessible by a further 15-kilometre journey, followed by a 1 to 2 hour walk. Therefore, even though the miners live close by, they still have to make that long journey to the mine and back every day to allow them to make their living.
Wegeltena is one of the most strange mining communities in the world. The actual community live at some 3,000 metres plus on this plateau. And you literally drive up and up and up this windy road, and it flattens out to the top, only about 100 metres wide, and the whole community are here. They live alongside monkeys, alongside baboons, not a pane of glass, very little electricity, and one of the remotest communities in Ethiopia. And I can't wait to meet the people and see where the gemstone comes out of the ground. Every mile or so we come along the road, we come across another settlement. They're all very similar. First of all, they stay near the road because the electricity is only alongside of the roads. We see every settlement has almost the same feel to it, and we've been through hundreds. There's always somebody herding goats, there's always children collecting firewood, there's always people constructing new homes and new settlements, and it really is a country that seems to be developing at quite a pace. Set off about 6 o'clock this morning from Desi, and we're just arriving now in Delanta. It's 9:45, and we've come up to a height of about 3,000 metres, and we're literally it's the strangest terrain I've ever been in. We've come up 3,000 metres, and the ridges here and here, it's about 100 metres wide, but absolute flat. And the miners have built a village called Delanta, which we're just about to pull into. It's quite a trek for the miners, whether they come the 5-hour trip from Desiree or whether they just stay up locally. It's still a trek either way, and now it's a couple of hours walking. That's a photograph that you've seen on television in all the books for the last 8 years. The actual opal is in the central seam here, and we're actually going to go and film now for the first time ever with a movie, and let's go and meet the people and see how they bring us this just sensational gemstone. You take a new appreciation of gemstones when you come to the countries, because you realise how much work goes into, of course, Mother Nature making them, but then the local people getting them out of the ground and extracting. We must never underestimate that not only is it their livelihood, but it's also a challenging livelihood. I mean, they're all passionate about it. I've had a dozen people today say they love the opals, they love what they do, but don't underestimate when you put that beautiful gemstone on your finger, how much work goes into extracting the gemstone. And I'm saying that, and we're still an hour away from the mine. Now 30 minutes, almost there.
Here is the area that the cooperative they are mining.
Yeah.
They are going just more than 100 meters
Wow, so 100 metres into the rock.
into draw.
So if I understand that everything they've taken out,
Sure.
if they leave it out,
Okay.
A, it doesn't look nice, but B, it becomes unsecure.
Okay.
So they push it all back in when they finish.
Sure.
Yeah,
To rehabilitate or
Yeah.
to be protect, to be not to be subside.
yeah. So in the very, very beginning, the whole of that ridge,
Yeah. All
they,
this,
they
all
were
the
literally
belts.
very only sort of a few meters in, but now they're having to go quite a long way. Yeah.
Yeah, because if you see this one, it's
Yeah.
at the maximum just 1 meter. That
Yeah,
means
yeah.
the thickness.
Yeah.
1 meter. When you go deeply, the thickness becomes
Smaller.
small.
Wow.
And they can go scraping. They make it just torch here, and they can be like this, and they can be taking. They can be taken out.
Is the whole seam is only about 1 meter,
1 meter.
and that's it.
Yeah, not more than that.
Right.
Yeah.
And actually, looking at the landscape,
Yeah.
you can understand why they're not looking for any alluvial deposits here, because
Sure.
with so much rain, it would have washed a long, long way away. So
Sure.
the only place now is in the host rock here.
Here,
Yeah.
this one.
Just after they discovered the gemstone, the early miners, rather than take the 2-mile hike that we're on at the moment, rather than enduring that, much more risky, they'd actually abseil down from the very, very top. Not sort of modern day abseiling equipment, I'm sure, but just homemade ropes and probably homemade shackles. But they'd come down and they'd come over the top, saving them a lot of time. But the Mining Bureau have done a great job to improve all the safety around here, and now the path we're on is the most logical way and the only way to go to the mine. The main seam has been finished for a couple of years, as we've been saying on Gemporia, but this is to the west that I've been talking about in all the documentaries over the last couple of years, and this is a little seam they've now found, much shorter than the original seam, but you can see lots and lots of guys having a go as we speak. Anyway, we're really close, so let's carry on.
To extract the opal, the miners carefully cut into the exposed cliff face along the seam. Each hole in the cliff face reaches an average depth of 100 metres. Each worker will bring out the rocks they have found in order for them to check if there is any enchanting opal hidden inside. Once they are finished with each mine, they will fill it back up with the rock debris to keep the cliff face safe and to prevent any mines from subsiding.
How far have you gone in?
It's more than 120 meters.
Wow.
Yeah. When you go to you can reach at the top of
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And the
more
cliff.
than 120 meters.
Wow, it's a long way.
Yeah. Still they are going to straight way.
Straight line.
When,
Yeah.
when they can get the indicator to the side,
Yeah.
again they bend it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The miners have their own methods for measuring how many gems they discover. Traditionally, they will use their arms to measure the length of distance. For instance, 2 arms for them converts into 1 meter.
They don't know kg and kilogram. They don't know. What you say that?
Yeah,
What you say that? You
handful.
can get half, handful with hand, this, like this one.
But there's no gold in this mountain, I take it.
Sure, there is no gold here.
No.
Only just opal. Opal are found here only. And the other gemstone not here, on the belt, far from here, just amber, green amber. But the only gemstone here is found around here is only opal. And it's a very precious and very nice one.
Steve gets to see his first piece of Ethiopian opal extracted from the mine during his trip. Its stunning array of colours are truly magnificent, and it allows you to see how naturally beautiful the gemstone is when it is carefully mined.
When did they discover the opal?
More than just 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, more than 10 years.
Yeah.
How many years has he been mining?
Okay, ስንት ዓመት እዚህ ሰርተሃል? 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah, I'm working here.
And was he with gemstones before or first time?
Okay, ከዚህ በፊት ሌላ ቦታ ሰርታለሁ ወይ? የት? Yeah, yes. I worked in another area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How many hours each day does he work?
Just በቀን ምን ያህል ሰዓት እዚህ ትሰራለህ?
በቀን አይ 6 ሰዓት ድረስ እንሰራለን።
እስከ ሌሊቱ ማለት ነው።
ስትሬሷ
Yeah, just we are working until the midnight.
Wow, long hours.
By shifting. Some are digging, some come
Yeah.
take it out the scraps,
Yeah.
and they change it.
So take it in turns.
Yeah, take turns. So I worked just up to the midnight.
Wow.
He said.
So one person is at the rock face with the hammer,
Exactly.
chisel, and then
Some
somebody
person
else is
take it out.
moving.
Sure.
Excellent.
By changing,
Yeah.
by changing.
And all by hand, no explosives with the Ethiopian opal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Opal is not explosive.
What's the gentleman's name, sorry?
Okay, ስሙ ማን ነው?
ሞገስ
His name is Mogus.
Morgus,
Yeah.
thank you.
I love gemstone, especially Ethiopian opal. Yeah, I love it because it have a multicolor and a beautiful color.
So I'm some 20 meters under at the moment, and struggling to get much daylight down below. Tried our normal lights, but we're struggling with those. So we're going to come back up out. But they are finding opals today, which is good news. Not many, but they are finding some. And yeah, very exciting. What an awesome day we've had.
Up here the air is very, very thin. The altitude is some 3,000 meters, but the air is full of optimism. As we drove up here, and we've gone through hundreds of different settlements without a single pane of glass. But here at Wengaltena, because of the opal, there's hope, there's happiness, and there's real heart in this tiny community. Different people love gemstones for different things. You know, my customers that wear the beautiful gemstones love them because of how it makes them feel. But the community, I mean, they love them. They kind of need them, hey?
Yeah, they are. They need it very well, and then they should love it.
Yeah.
And also, I love gemstones too.
We all love gemstones.
Yeah.
Especially here in Africa.
Right? Yeah, Africa love gemstones.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
By the end of this journey, Steve and the team have seen some absolutely exquisite sights, as well as meeting some incredible people. We've been able to see the exceptionally long process it takes to bring you Ethiopian opal, so we can appreciate just how much goes into each piece of this breathtaking gemstone. More importantly, however, we've seen the livelihood this gemstone has helped to create for this small community and how it has allowed them to grow and develop. The mine workers put in an enormous amount of effort and time to bring us this gemstone, and without them it would be impossible to wear one of Earth's true treasures. Their love and passion for opal is what drives them. It's also what drives us to create jewellery that does justice to their efforts and showcase what a stunning gemstone Ethiopian opal is.